Hey guys, so we just got this year's latest drops from Audemars Piguet, and here we're going to tell you the 5 things you absolutely need to know about the new watches.
What surprised me most about the AP releases was to see a 15202 without a tapisserie dial. I think the green gradient dial is really beautiful, and I think it's going to be something super special to see in person, but it's just so hard-coded to have the specific sort of dial design, especially for the jumbo.
I think this new jumbo is great. I think the green color and the gradient dial is beautiful. However, it's not my favorite of recent jumbos. I think the salmon, we'll say salmon adjacent one, is to me a little bit more appealing. And I found the absence of the tapisserie mildly jarring.
I think this week's announcements show us that no matter what people might say about the Royal Oak and the Offshore being hyped and being overexposed, I think that's far from true. I think there's still a lot of ground left to cover. And I think whether it's the Royal Oak models, the Royal Oak chronograph models, the offshore divers, the offshore chronographs, we've seen there's still so much exciting ground that they can tread here. And there's still so many interesting innovations and combinations and kind of iterations of these core Royal Oak watches that can keep people excited for a long while to come.
I think the in-house chronograph movement is an important step in this gradual progression of AP kind of defining how they exist to the rest of the market. They've been on a process of changing their distribution and moving to boutiques in a very heavy way, and that includes boutique limited editions and all the other stuff that kind of comes with really being able to control how your watches finally make it to a customer. And I think it's really key that the brand continues to show their strengths, and that's in movement design. It has been for a long time. There's nothing wrong with the outgoing movement, but if they made the huge investment in the new one, why wouldn't you use it?
My personal favorite watch from the new AP collection is going to be the 15202 with the green dial, even without the tapisserie dial.
My fave from the new collection is probably going to be the pristine gray Royal Oak Offshore Diver. It's just a watch I've always admired. I love the idea of a really high-end dive watch, and I think it would be a great thing to use as an excuse to dive more often.
My personal favorite is probably a little unexpected. I think it's the brown dial offshore chronograph. I don't know that this is a watch I could wear, but I kind of wish I could. It's really handsome looking. And it feels like AP just pushing the envelope in a way that they do extremely, extremely well.